Hello everyone, my name is Olectralab and welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit of a while and I was up at some ungodly hour of the morning and I decided it would be fun to build a supercomputer inside Minecraft just for fun. So I got out the gold blocks and the command blocks and I started working on little tiny prototypes of systems, and I figured the beacons could make for like a good little output device. It's obviously not going to be the screen, hopefully. Maybe there might be a way, actually. If I had a grid of sticky pistons and colored blocks, I could probably build some sort of a display screen. But for now we just have this complicated, unholy mess of command blocks and pistons with a little control panel. These are all just really prototypes. None of them really do anything major. These are just clock systems over here. This is a clock system that counts up. We've got what is this? This is just a regular old tiny little clock that you find in the Redstone handbook. I didn't use anything fancy over there. And then we have basically just a counter. So eventually, which is going to be in quite a long while because this is a pretty big clock, that clock will make the tick run all the way to the end and it will reset all of these beacons to white. It's going to take a very long time though. Huge big time delay. Then over here we have just more of the same system. I've gold blocked over these because the beacons were causing lag and blocks were literally phasing out of existence. I would run the clock system and there was just so much moving that as the blocks, like these blocks here, the game couldn't decide whether or not they existed, and they would just teleport out of existence, which was kind of annoying. And over here we have slightly smaller clocks that store less data. So each beacon beam represents I think it's like 3 states. We have 0, 1, and the 0, 1 at the same time. So 1 is the beacon being on, and that is when all the gold blocks underneath here are connected, which they can be disconnected with the piston system that's in there. And then we have the 0 when it's disconnected, obviously, and then we have the quasi-positional state where the glass is over the beacon. And then we have 4 of these guys here, which are all connected up to 1 clock. And then over here, not 1 clock, 1 trigger switch. And then over here we have what I like to call the mega lag machine. It's just a bunch of lightning summon commands that somehow messes with the game's ability to process stuff. Kind of like lowering the temperature of the computer by lagging the simulation, a bit like you do with qubits and supercomputers. Quantum computers. And then over here we have a different grid. This is a 100 by 100 squared 1,000 cube. So there's 1,000 command blocks in this cube that all just summon lightning. And then again, that's just to lag the local chunks. And then over here we have an oscillating output system here. So again, it's just a glorified clock, basically, that stores bits. And there's no input system at the moment, so... Well, there is an input system, but there's no real input system to actually update the what do you call it? Like each bit individually in a controlled way. They just sort of count up. So I'll need to put more inputs into the system in order for it to be like a usable data storage thing, but... We have this switch over here. That one summons like a lag spike in the far corner chunks over there. You can see it's updating now. You can't really see any of it from over there. You have to get closer because the lightning won't render in. But here we have the beacon stream. It's like a big old fiber optics cable connector joint made of beacons that oscillates sort of on and off. Meanwhile, counting up and down, and these little bits will update. I'm hoping I can get an input-output system that's more well controlled but still compact, so that I can use all of these data streams to actually store stuff. It wouldn't be funny if we could play YouTube on here. That'd be pretty funny without any like plugins or extensions or modifications, just raw command blocks and lightning and beacons. Come over here. Oh, bounce on my bed over here. Very comfy. Go ahead and turn this off. Why is that on? That shouldn't be on. Come over here. Flick this off. This one here, I think this is the Mega Lag machine. Yeah, there it is. There's the Mega Lag machine. It's not super Mega Laggy, actually. The pistons seem to do more of a lag. And then this one over here is just the 4 lesser clocks over here. Also, it serves as a great phantom removal device. If you have a phantom problem because you haven't been sleeping in Minecraft from making too many command block thingamajigs, this thing will basically fry all the phantoms in the air like a bug zapper. It's like a glorified, massive, unholy bug zapper. We come over here, I'll just turn that off before it lags my game out completely. And, yes. Wait, no, that's the wrong switch. I just made more lag. Okay. This clock should be off. Yes, there we go. Should be off. I still haven't added up the control trigger wire to all of those other clocks over there, so they're just a bunch of disconnected clocks at the moment, which is kind of useless, but that's alright. Wait a minute, that's not the right switch. That's the right switch. Ah, my dear. I have been... Oh, maybe I haven't had enough sleep. Oh no, that's wrong. That's completely different. That's the prototype clock. Don't click that one. Anyway, that's what I've been up to at 3 in the morning. Not super useful, but it was entertaining for me for a little while. Very fun game at times. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.